welcome to the video. And in this one we're going to be discussing corner kick plays that I introduce at 7 versus 7 for the prospects teams. Now they can also be used for 9v9 and 11v11, and you have to obviously plan and prepare the players to understand these concepts. So if, for example, I have a tournament coming up or whatever, we will spend about 1 or 2 practices for about 20-30 minutes going over these plays so the players know what to run and what numbers to call, because there's 3 of them, right? So I'm going to show you option number 1 here. The second thing you need to be mindful of is that I haven't put the players in specific positions. I mean, they're numbered, but it's flexible depending on the qualities that you have, because there are some key details that you need when taking these corner kicks. Okay, the first is the passer, the kicker, doesn't matter so much what side they take it, right or left foot, it doesn't matter. Okay, but let's say it's on this side, which would be, if you're going this way, which would be the right. Okay, that means you need probably 2 right footers here. If we're on the other side, you're going to need 2 left footers, if you have 2. If you only have 1, that's okay, right? So the corner kick taker doesn't matter the foot too much, but if it's on the right side, you're going to want 2 right. And the same thing, if you're on the left, you're going to want 2 left. If you don't have them, then you need 1, right? And I'm going to walk you through the play and how it works. So if you only have 1 right footer in this scenario, you want him to be the second player. And again, don't be mindful of the numbers. These are just where I put them based on my belief. So I have the 7, that's the right mid, but taking the corner kick based on historic numbers, right? I've showed you before. You have the 8 and then the 4. Okay, you want 2 players in the box set up like this, 1 by the back post, 1 near the top of the box, and then 1 covering the middle area in case we lose the ball. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to run you through the sequence, but you can kind of see it here, and then I'll kind of talk you through it. So make sure your goalkeeper's up. The 8 is going to get out of the space. So the 8 is going to make a run to act like they're going to get the ball from the corner kick taker. So maybe take like 1 or 2 steps forward, because what's going to happen is you're going to have a defender probably following at least the first player. Okay, at least the first time. And what that's going to do is when they run forward, it makes it look like they're going to get the ball. The defender's going to follow, and then they're going to leave the space and then go crash the box. That's what they're doing now. So this player doesn't pass it yet until the second player runs. So watch. The second player starts to run, and then the pass comes. What this player is then going to do is shoot the ball or cross it, but preferably shoot it towards the second post where the 9 is already standing. Right, so you have the 8 going into crash, and all the numbers are flying in to try and get the ball. So you can see the 5 will step up a little bit. The 7's going to try and swing around in case the ball pops out. And obviously the 4 just shot it. And then you have the 1 back there to cover up in case of your 1 being the goalie, in case the ball is cleared out. Okay, so let me walk you through this one more time. So we have our players set up in the positions they need to be in. We start with the corner kick. The 8 is going to make that run. Right, run out, maybe take 1 or 2 steps forward. The ball comes in after the 4 starts running. The cross comes in, and then bang, we're there for the tap-in. And we have scored quite a few goals from this scenario, or created really good scoring chances, because the defending teams aren't set up to defend with 2 players. So what they'll normally do is they'll leave 1 player, usually with the 8, and then nobody on the 4. After the second or third time, then they'll start putting the extra number, which means if you're going to run this, it's not going to be as effective anymore because they're going to be able to read the situation. But it'll work the first 2 times, give or take. And then after that, what will happen is we have 2 more options that you're going to see here in a minute that can be very useful. Okay, so if we're going to run this play from the corner kick, I'm going to tell the kids, and it's not me telling them, the players are going to make the decision and say 1. Right, or option 2 or 3, so on and so forth. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you enjoyed this content, and I will see you in the next video.